It's news time. Information is power. Be current. The news headline: Nnamdi Kanu's second wife asks court to recognize children as heir to father's estate. The news in full. Mrs. Josephine Nnamdi Kanu, one of the widows of retired Rear Admiral Nnamdi Kanu, a former military administrator of Lagos and Imo, on Tuesday asked on Ikeja High Court to recognize her children as heirs to the estate of their father. The news agency of Nigeria reports that Josephine, through her counsel, Mr. Ben Idiowiri, asked that all the records of the court should reflect that she was wife to Kanu. She also asked two children from the reunion who were entitled to the estate, the counsel said. Responding, Justice Christopher Balogun asked if Josephine and her late husband were married under the Matrimonial Causes Act. Idiowiri responded in the negative. The judge said that the act recognized only one wife. Balogun, however, said that under the law, the children of the union will be entitled to the estate. Also, Josephine's counsel informed the court that Kanu's other wife, Gladys, filed a suit in Abia State over the estate. This court has no jurisdiction over landed property in Abia State, the judge responded. Counsel to Gladys, Mr. John Duru, said he had filed a suit on behalf of his client asking the Nigerian Navy to pay the deceased entitlement as a high-ranking officer. Earlier, Balogun expressed surprise that Kanu's family members were filing applications through their counsel over the estate. After sorting out the issues with the burial of the former governor of Lagos, I was expecting that on subsequent court dates, he would be filling terms of the settlement, Balogun said. However, I am not ordering that you should go for settlement. It is only an advice. If you cannot settle, we will have to proceed to trial. The judge therefore adjourned the case until January 31st for mention. The news agency of Nigeria reports that Kanu died on January 13 at the age of 77. Following his passing, there was a family dispute about how the funeral should be conducted. Gladys filed a suit against her stepchildren, the Nigerian Navy and Josephine, seeking to be allowed to participate in Kanu's burial rites. The respondents to the suit are Kelly Kalu, Nigerian Navy, Simeon Abiono ni Kanu, Andre Joezigbo ni Kanu, Paula Kanu, and Karen Johnson ni Kanu. The others are Jeffrey Kanu, Laura Kanu, Stephen Kanu, and Josephine Nnamdi Kanu. And during the proceedings on October 11, Balogun gave an order on how the funeral rites of the late military administrator should be conducted. Addressing the court then, Gladys had described herself as Kanu's only legal wife. She said that she and the deceased were cohabiting until his death. We wedded legally in the church. I was married to him for 27 years, but I was with him for 31 years, she said. And that was how Nnamdi Kanu's wife asked the court to recognize the children as the heirs to the father's estate. Also, Justice Peter Inyako on November 10, 2021, Nnamdi Kanu was extradited from Kenya back to Nigeria, of which there has been a case where the lawyers have said that this was an unlawful means of bringing him back to Nigeria after it was reported that he jumped bail in 2017, where it was allegedly said that the military invaded his house and killed several people, in which his parents who actually lost their lives. And ever since then, ever since he has been extradited back to Nigeria, this case had been at the Federal High Court, Abuja, where 7-count charges were made against Nnamdi Kanu. And here is the Vice President saying that for peace to reign, it is necessary for these self-determination agitators to stop doing things that would separate Nigeria, because our unity can never be divided based on instinct. Yet, there are certain things that could be done by virtues of words. It is a known fact that inspirations toward actions could be triggered via words. This speculation has led to the subject of this article, which features to present a throwback of Obasanjo's word in 2017 that could be an inspiration for him to meet and educate present-day separatists. Sometime in the year 2017, former President Olusegun Obasanjo had an interview with Newsweek magazine, and in the course of the interview, he made heartwarming statements regarding the Biafra war in relation to Nnamdi Kanu's agitation at that time. In the same vein, he expressed his unquenchable desire to meet with Kanu'S alongside with other separatists across the country in order to admonish them on the need to keep secession by the side and embrace unity in the country. In the light of this throwback, here are the words of Obasanjo that could inspire him to meet separatists of today and teach them to embrace unity. Obasanjo highlights on civil war. Those who fought in the war in Biafra will not want to fight in any other war. I fought in that war, and it was an unfortunate war. I said I had fought one war too many in Nigeria. I don't want to see another, he said. This is indeed a motivating statement that could inspire Obasanjo as a patriotic leader to meet Kanu and other separatists, informing them of his experiences during the war and encouraging them to drop their agitation. 1967 to 1970. Civil war was indeed an unpleasant experience, and as Obasanjo had stated in 2017, he doesn't want to witness another war. He couldn't be inspired to meet Kanu and other agitators across the country to quench the fire that may lead to another war. 2. His earlier desire to meet Kanu and others. I would want to meet Kanu myself and talk to people like him, people of his age, and ask, what are your worries? Not only from the southeast but from all parts of Nigeria, he said. Now, reiterating on Obasanjo's earlier desire in 2017 to meet Nnamdi Kanu and other separatists, he could find it inspirational to do so at this time where present-day agitations have risen to a displeasing level. At this time where some Nigerian youth in the southeast have chosen to be violent under the umbrella of secession, Obasanjo could be inspired to accomplish the need to meet Nnamdi Kanu and other separatists in order to restore peace through strategic admonishment. And these were the words of Obasanjo, according to this public analyst who is trying to bring some points from Obasanjo's throwback statement, as per the secessionist agitations to leave Nigeria. Thereby, we recall that Obasanjo had also, at a point in time, cautioned the secessionists in Nigeria to stop this, as the peace and oneness of Nigeria is very, very sacrosanct. Obasanjo, on Wednesday, September 29th, explained that unity would ultimately bring peace and progress to the country. In Abeokuta, former President Olusegun Obasanjo has revealed that Nigerians need to be peaceful with one another to resolve the nation's cause of challenges. The Punch reports that Obasanjo on Wednesday, September 29th, appealed to Nigerians to embrace peace and unity, adding that it would ultimately bring progress to the land. And in a statement by his media aide, Kehinde Akiyemi, Obasanjo stated that people still need to do more to foster cooperation among other sections